It's Week 5 of the National Football League, and we'll see the only two teams to meet in the Super Bowl 3 different times. It's the Cowboys and the Steelers on Sunday Night Primetime.
EA Sports and the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Greg Wild, first month of the calendar in the NFL. Had some great games and finishes that were pretty special, the usual surprises. Now, we hit October, and like you said, this is where the season really gets going.
Yeah, doesn't it just feel like on the NFL calendar, every month kind of has its own vibe, right? It's September, you're just starting to figure out how good you are. You don't even know how good your own team is, let alone the rest of the league. But once the calendar page turns to October, things start to become a little bit more clear. We know the contenders. We know the teams that have a long road ahead of them. These October games go a long way to setting the table come playoff time later in the season.
Austin now to return this. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They're led by their quarterback out of Ohio State, first-round pick Justin Fields.
I think when you go back and watch last week's game, Mike, I think two things were at play. Number one, let's give credit to the defense. I think they did a nice job of identifying some of the easy layups we've seen this quarterback hit from a week-to-week basis. They took it away. They made him go to his second, third, check down through his progression. And then secondly, when the play did line up, when they did get the look they wanted, he just missed a lot of throws, so they know they cannot afford another pedestrian performance out of him this week. If he can play to the standard we've seen in weeks past, they can have a better chance of having a better result.
Right to the air, it's Fields. That's complete, left side to Pickens. Second and 7. Look wide, get this one complete, and he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle, gets him down behind the line. Here's 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Off the play action, here's Fields. This one complete to Hayward. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Just a great individual effort, and when you have a guy that can win his one-on-one matchups, now it becomes less about who's blocking him and how do we block him. Expect the offense to make some adjustments because right now, one-on-one, this defender is going to win every time.
To return, it is Turpin. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Cowboys coming out. As usual, it's Dak Prescott leading the way. Led the NFL in touchdown passes, Greg, a season ago. Already his 9th year at the helm for the Cowboys.
We have the luxury each week, Mike, of sitting down with these players and really getting a behind-the-scenes look at what makes them so good and what makes them tick. And, man, wouldn't it be nice to be able to bring the fan kind of behind the curtain and let them see for themselves what we see firsthand? And, man, it would only take a couple minutes for you to realize just what kind of leader this guy is. You would never know he threw 3 touchdowns last week. All he wanted to talk about was the costly interception and the couple plays he left out there. That's why they rally around him. The better he plays, the better the team plays. They need more consistent performances from him to get the rest of this team to do their part.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
That's on the rookie, Cooper Beebe. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. It's going to be pulled in by Dowdle. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Edwards-Helaire. Threw him up the sideline at the 45. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Now Dowdle.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That is caught. Hooks gets the grab. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Prescott now. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown. I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon, and frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Prescott again. The open man is Tolbert. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's a run. Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that second down sack brings up 3rd and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
Some determined running, but they're going to stop him short of the goal line.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high. You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Steelers offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They run it over center with Harris. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. The veteran Eric Hendricks on the stop. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Back to throw is Fields. That is caught by Washington. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Fields to throw. Going to get that into the hands of his receiver, Mike Williams. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Play action now for Fields. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A 1st down throw for Fields. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard. Williams in motion. Fields now on 2nd down. That's pulled in. Najee Harris.
There's 2 big key pieces the way you want to evaluate quarterbacks in the NFL, Mike. Is the first one, how do they operate on 3rd down? But the second one, how do they throw the ball when it's not a clean pocket? And you saw here, the ability to be on time and accurate through contact. That's what separates the good ones from the rest, and that was a big-time throw right there.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Fields now. He'll go right back to Freiermuth. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down. It's Fields. Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. To throw is Fields. This one caught at the 4. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Fields. And he'll take it on in. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That his 1st touchdown this year. Here's Boswell on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Steelers move out to a 7-3 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. It's 3rd and 1, and here's Prescott. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
Again, Prescott to the air. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Prescott. This pass right side caught by Lamb. They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. One final throw before the break. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This one from 47 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys are back within 1. It's 7-6.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. As mentioned, this is the EA Sports Halftime Report. Time to take a look around the NFL and find out what's going on this fine Sunday. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Baker Mayfield, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. From there we say, so long, America. Hello, England, as we head over the Atlantic to check out the action in London. And it was the Vikings serving as the home team who come away with the victory. Aaron Jones, a touchdown run in the victory. And lastly, on Monday Night Football, just one game this week, the Saints and Chiefs at Arrowhead, set to kick off at 7:15 Central Time. We got an excellent first half from the dynamic quarterback, Justin Fields. He has a touchdown pass, and that amounted to the only touchdown of the game for either team thus far. This one's been all you could hope for as an NFL fan. Just a one-point game here at halftime. This has been as much fun as you could hope for with both these teams in it to win it.
We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. A 1st down throw for Prescott. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Prescott. That's to Ferguson once again. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Here's a carry for Dowdle. He's got it. That's a first down up across midfield and down to the 47-yard line.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
In motion, Lamb. Second down, Prescott. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Cooks. 3rd and long. Now Prescott. He'll get this out to the left flat. Forget about it. They're going to lose more yardage there. Good job on the defense, and it's 4th down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. The Steelers offense ready for their first possession of this second half. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Give up the middle to Harris. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Fields from the gun on 3rd down. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Steelers getting ready to put this one away as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Cowboys offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start out 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's Dowdle. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. And try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
The Steelers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. Fields to throw. A pass taken in by Harris. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Fields. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
Here's 2nd and 2. Throwing is Fields. He'll go right and find his running back, and he takes it down to the 15-yard line. 1st and 10. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Fields. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Fields now on 2nd down. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. To throw is Fields. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Calvin Austin. Touchdown Steelers. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the 4th quarter, I think they'd feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will take a 14-6 lead. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. The open man is Tolbert. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Play action now. Prescott. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll throw again. Dak. Open man. Downfield. It's CeeDee Lamb. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things: a highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
So they're down 8 here in the final quarter. A touchdown, a must, as they come out for 1st and goal. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Prescott again. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a two-part story? Part 1 taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need...
Now, remember, all scoring plays are reviewed. Tight game, tight call. They're going to take a good long look at this one. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Steelers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. Patterson now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down. Now, Fields. Into the hands of Pickens. And after the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Cowboys' 43-yard line.
They're going to run out of the gun, and here's Harris. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down. They'll give it to Harris again. And not a whole lot to speak of there. He'll work it down inside the 35. 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Cowboys' 34.
Here's Fields. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick 6 changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the 2nd half.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys will up the lead to 5. Time to kick it back the other way. Patterson now to return it. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Steelers' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. To throw is Fields. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. 1st down. Field. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And the Cowboys are going to get it back here just past the 35.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
The Cowboys offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this 1st down. Prescott now gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 10.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run with Dowdle. Not much there, maybe a yard. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get this across midfield as he's brought down, following a pickup of 5. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Pittsburgh.